Good morning. My name is Daniel Olsen. I'm a Norwegian citizen living in Japan. Today, I'm doing a presentation about the camera I'm going to use for my next travel, videos. I have been traveling all over the world, Asia, Central South America, many places. I have been using this camera. Okay. Is a Canon XA10. I carry this everywhere. Of course, I have G20, I have XA30, but I have been always using XA10 for my travel videos. My sub camera is this, a very small one. This is a Sony CX240. I think in USA today is called CX405. Same camera. Okay, it's a very cheap one. These are two cameras I have been always use for most of my travelings. Of course, I have some other small Canons and then I don't want to mention today. But I'm going to travel again. I'm going to go Sri Lanka, India, Bangladesh, Malaysia, of course, start from China and Malaysia. So this time I will have a revolution because today the digital single lens reflex. Digital single lens reflex, yes, DSLR is very popular. So recently, I started to test this camera, Canon 6D. I know 5D Mark III is very popular, but this body is lighter. It's good for my traveling. So I tested the image. I tested the image with Canon XA10. XA30 with this camera, the image is very different. The camera is much more beautiful. And also recently I started shooting some short films, and this camera has a much more effective image, more like a movie than a video camera. And I've seen on the YouTube so many young people have a beautiful image. You know, I did not expect my subscribers is rising and so many people watch my videos. So I feel that I need to give very good image too, as good image as I can. I'm not a photographer. I'm a film writer. I'm a script writer. This is my study at USC. Telling a good story presents in a very good way, or the best way I can. So I have to carry a heavy camera this time. The question is, this is heavy, and if you use the camera during the video, there are a few problems. It cannot be autofocused. Okay, it cannot, it doesn't go with autofocus. And the second thing is the audio. The audio is really bad. Even I use a very good mic, and the audio on the Canon camera is not good. Audio for me is very important. Very important. I'm doing this presentation with this camera JVC. It's not the best color, it's not the best camera, but the audio is good. This is why I record it with JVC, my camera. The question is, I want to bring as lighter luggage as I can. So it comes to the question, what lens should I bring? If I'm going to bring this lens, okay, 24 to 105 f4 lens is really heavy. Okay, this if you take shoot photos, it can autofocus, it can have zoom, it's very good, but it's heavy. You cannot really, at least I cannot carry this lens all the time during my travel. I'm not young. I'm not a professional photographer. Okay, I'm not used to. So instead of this, I thought I want to bring a small Zeiss lens. Another thing is that I'm not really a great fan of Canon lens, the color. I mentioned some other videos before. Canon lens somehow, to my personality, to my taste, is a little bit cold. Color is a little cold. It's lack of life. Or how can I put it? It's like a factory violin, lack of personality, I should say. But for me, Zeiss lens performs much better. This is a context lens. I use an adapter. So you can manual focus, but you can set up your it will tell you the meter exposure, everything. The meter tells you, so it's not difficult to use. This is a super light. Okay, 50 f1.4. 50 f1.4. Of course, this lens I can carry when I take photos every day for the daily, so the camera will not be very heavy for this lens. Of course, I have some other lens. I have 28. This is a 28 2.8 f2.8. I doubt if I should bring this because I have this wide angle from 24. And another lens, I'm also doubt if I should bring or not. This is f2.8 135 lens. I doubt if I should bring this lens because if you meet some beautiful people, regardless of women or men or old men or children, if you make friends with them, you want to shoot really sharp, good pictures, this is the lens going to do the job. Okay, and of course, I know the best lens is for Zeiss is 85. This is 85 f1.4. But this lens is quite heavy and expensive. You know, it cost me like $500 second hand here in Japan. Of course, it's as good as new, but this is far more expensive. But for this lens, 50 f1.4, this lens I can get like $200 here in Japan. So I don't want to risk. This is heavy and it's expensive. I don't bring with me. So I think I'm going to bring this camera for good image, for this lens for ordinary use, and for 50 Zeiss lens for everyday Photoshop shoot. When I don't want to bring a heavy lens with me, and I might bring this 135mm Zeiss lens for beautiful people only. Okay, so question is, of course, as I mentioned before, the camera DSLR cannot replace video camera because video camera is so sharp, it's go quick, and the camera has I don't know how to put it in English. If you put the image here, the background is not clear, you know. But if you have a video, you shoot everything on the street, you want everything to be clear. So many things. Anyway, camera DSLR cannot replace video camera. So that's a fact, remember. But the thing is that I don't want to bring such a big camera, same time I bring this camera. So you have too many luggage for me, and I need to have the battery, charger, everything, you know, accessory. Now I come up an idea, and this camera I said before, this is my sub camera, is wonderful, performs great, but it cannot be used as a main camera because there is no in-plug audio. You can't put a microphone on it. I bought this camera very recently only because it has input audio. Okay, it's same camera, almost same camera as this one, but it performs better. This camera, I don't think it's be sold anywhere outside of Japan now because this is a new model from this year. It's called CX485. Say it again, CX485. This is a same camera, but the function is much better. It has input audio, and it has 5-channel recording. So I did this amazingly beautiful voice. I tested this small camera with its built-in mic and with Sony microphone, with other microphone. Of course, it tells the difference when you use an earphone, but on the computer itself, it won't really tell much difference. So that is great. Sometimes you want to shoot something, you don't have time to set up a microphone, you can just do like this, and it records beautiful voice. That is far better than Canon camera. The problem with the Canon camera is the audio. It's the audio. Even the highest quality, even highest model, the audio is not satisfactory. And yesterday I showed a short film, and I set all the microphone on each camera. Then finally, I cannot use the audio from this camera. Okay, even I have, just a minute. Even I have used a professional microphone from the Canon itself, but it's just too much background noise. I tried to set up the audio in the menu, and I did everything. And on the contrary, the JVC, now I'm recording now, JVC is a very old camera. I used, I think I bought it in 2008 or something. Still, the audio functions much better. And also, I have to use this Sony camera with a Sony microphone. I show you again. This is Sony microphone. This is also a very old microphone. I bought in, I think, in 1999, more than 20 years ago. Sony microphone together with a Sony camera. The voice, the audio is far better than the Canon camera. So I have to use the audio from here or from Victor. So this time I travel, I think I want to bring one of this camera and two of this camera. I just bring these two very small camera for everyday use, because I don't want to bring another big Canon video camera. These two will do all the videos, and for photos, for beautiful photos, for sceneries, I will use Canon. Yes, okay. So this will be my camera for this time. Of course, I have been traveling all over the world without tripod. I have a very small, tiny tripod. It's only for, like now, I'm doing this, presentation. But this time, I have to bring a tripod. Why? Because the camera, Canon camera, if you shoot a video, you cannot stay still. So this time, I'll bring a Sony, small Sony tripod. I have not decided yet. There's another one I left in China. I will see which one is better. It's not really that light, but it works. It works, and it functions very well. Yesterday I tested it, and this smooth, very smooth. This is very important. If you use make a video, if then this is no good. But this is very, very smooth, so I will be able to use it and during my traveling. Okay, so now I made my announcement. I'm going to make a new travel tour, and I'm going to use new equipment. So please watch my new videos with a brand new image. Do subscribe, okay? I never ask people to subscribe my channel, never. But now, from now on, I will ask you again and again, please subscribe my channel and ask your friends, your relatives to do it as well. Thank you so much, and see you in my trip. Bye-bye.